Hey folks, welcome back to another Paul Master video, and today we're going to actually do a video on one of the, I don't know what to call it, like a whole update concept, basically, made by Deko. So they put in the effort to, like, Photoshop, like, everything, to like, you know, like, news sections, like, even the Play Store stuff, for a update concept that involves the main character Camilla, and I thought it deserved a whole video dedicated to going over it. So like, because originally I was planning to like put it in like the concept entries episode, but like this is just way too much. This is gonna take like more than half of like the video time going over like sync pair concepts. So I thought I'd just single this one out, right? And have their own video. So anyways, yeah, let's go over this again. The concept all made by Deko. A lot of stuff here to go over. So they start out with, I guess, one of those promotional stuff that DNA kind of does, right? Now with Power Masters EX as the logo, story continues, chapter 26 to 28. I think we ended at chapter 25. Yep, 25 and interlude 5. So this would, I guess, still be before the PML ends, right? Which, if oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, Camilla Camilla's the one of the characters that was originally in the Poem Masters files that data miners found, but then got like deleted for some reason. But I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it. There's a lot of stuff that got deleted that got re-added later, so she could still appear in the game in the future. So we just don't know what exactly happened to Camilla and if she's ever coming back. So yeah, so this again mainly features this lost character, I guess, in Masters. So December 10th, Poem Masters EX updates version 2.1.1 brings a new app icon. Oh, so big that they had to change the app icon. The store page features new content. Yeah, this is like really good work over here. Like they even put like the models in there. Some interaction with Serena, which yeah, everything I would assume is basically what the Play Store. Hey, it's 4 stars. That's not bad. Would be like, I use iOS. I'm not 100% sure what the Play Store looks like, but I would imagine it would be something like this. So this is one of the core parts of the update. Diantha is removed from the title screen. Poor Diantha, man. Poor Diantha got removed from the title screen after being shafted for so long. Everyone else came out, and then a whole year later, Diantha is still not out, and like they just completely just removed it from the title screen just for jokes. Hopefully, she comes out soon. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a year and a half anniversary. Who knows? Anyways, special login bonus. So, oh, by the way, if you're wondering, the Torchic is actually going to be her sync pair. So for the special login bonus, we're getting power-ups for Torchic, and also 3-star support move candies here as well. Kind of like what the Rosa thing is doing, except Rose is like half login and then like half missions. So there's that. Yeah, so you still have to use your own 3-star and 4-star power-up tickets to get Torchic to 5-star first. So there's that, I guess. Moving on. News announcing new main story chapters, Blissful Banana Rerun, which everyone loves, and the addition of Crumbly Cookies and 2-star Lucky Scrolls. So again, this is just very great. If I could scroll this around. Really great Photoshop work overall, right? New Crumbly Cookies, which are green, I guess. Blissful Banana number 2, so we get that back. Everyone loves a Blissful Banana event. Not sure why they haven't rerun that one yet, but take note, DNA. We could rerun that. That'll be nice. Main story chapter is added. All right, there we go. Let's see what else. So during the main story chapters, you're given the option to give Torchic to Camilla. Any potential boost given to Torchic previously will stay. They don't reset after the transfer. So like the main idea between behind like Camilla as a sync pair is and the story is that they come over from Remember when we got that Torchic kind of out of nowhere, right? And then, turns out it was like Camilla's Torchic, and then you could, return Torchic back to Camilla, right? And then you'll also have Camilla join your team and stuff, right? Which makes a lot of sense. So you give Torchic to Camilla, which is actually really, really good if you actually give it away, because then you could run Torchic and main, and main character units on the same teams, like Torchic, Solgaleo. That would be very, very good to run them on the same team, right? Torchic, whatever, any of the Eggmons, Scyther would be a good one, right? The Torchic, Scyther, something like that. So that would be actually not a terrible idea. Game wise, not just story wise, but also gameplay wise, right? Battle, all that stuff. So that would be nice, and also maybe potential 5-star EX in the future, because I don't think our main character is ever gonna get that. I mean, it might, but I it's just more likely that other characters get it. Anyways, Torchic can can only evolve after being paired with Camilla. Here's the evolution screen for Combusken. Apparently, Combusken and Blaziken model files are also in the game as well. So there's that. That's where they got that from. I do not know anything about Japanese voice actors, so hopefully that would be fitting. Haste is still the only passive skill. Let's check out the unit overall, right? I mean, it's still Torchic, but there are some changes here and there. Flame Charge, Flamethrower, X-Attack All, Blazing Soul. I think that's the new trainer move, right? Makes sense because you're giving it to a new trainer, so they should better have a new trainer move, or else if you guys have the same trainer move, that would be kind of weird, right? Shouldn't really happen. Anyways, moving on to the Blazing Hope. So this move is kind of overpowered, but the justification that Deko gave me was that they're gonna release much harder content in the game. That's why it's much it's more powerful, right? To balance. So anyways, Blazing Soul raises crit rate, defense, special defense of all allies, and pairs, and sharply raises speed and special dex. So it's basically Blazing Hope, except you also get defense and special defense as well. Usually when you buff this much, also speed. Usually when you buff this much, sharply speed, you get some drawbacks, but apparently over here, not so much, right? Moving on, second evolution into Blaziken, which is very, very cool. And also you get sync pair stories with Camilla as well, so that would also be nice, because we actually don't have sync pair stories with Torchic at the moment. Unfortunately, stamina is still a thing in this update, it seems. Moving on, there you go. That's that's them with Blaziken. And they also have quotes and stuff. A lot of work put into this, right? This is I guess just with Blaziken. The stats are kind of off though, because if you actually check them, I think 20 out of 20 Torchic has more stats. So slightly ignore the stats, they're a bit off. But what you could also do is turn it into Mega Blaziken. And Mega Blaziken gets Flare Blitz instead of Flame Charge, which is not the best. I mean, it does have like 290 attack, so like it's solid attack, but like again, Flare Blitz not a great move, especially if you don't have like Stand Fast or something, right? I guess it's just cool. I don't know. And then it also gets Sync Grid as well. I mean, well, you do get Stand Fast in its grid. No, I guess it makes sense now then. So got Flare Blitz, Stand Fast 4, Stand Fast 8, Stand Fast 12. Okay, that's a decent amount of endurance. Bleeding Soul, NPR, stats stuff. Flare Blitz, Flame Charge, Power Up, Flame Charge, Move Gauge Refresh, Flamethrower, Hostile Environment 3. Okay. Benefactor. Oh, Benefactor will be really, really good on this unit for the co-op stages, right? Because you're getting a lot of buffs on Blaziken, and they're also, except for I guess the Flame Charge power-ups on speed, they're also like affecting the whole team, and then you could just Benefactor. It's basically Eevee but better. it's literally a better Eevee. So like they almost like had like Eevee Sync move as their regular trainer move, and then you could just Benefactor it off. Natural Remedy over there, Flamethrower, Move Gauge Regen, bunch of Flamethrower nodes. nothing out of the ordinary. Steady aim. I guess your crit can't be lowered, which there really isn't anything that lowers your crits in the game at all. But nice job, I guess. Or just don't pick it up. I don't know. New lucky skills for the new crumbly cookies. So let's check these out. 1-star lucky cookie list. This is a bit large. They photoshopped this Arabic format over here. You know what? Let me actually quickly just turn this off. So you read the whole thing. Well, you still can't even read the whole thing because the image is super large. So you get fleet. I hate pronouncing this. Fleet feet 1 and 2. Raises your speed when the move is successful. This straight up raises +1. It's basically, it's very, very powerful on any move. Bedazzle 1 lowers accuracy of all opposing sync pairs. When the Pokemon enters a battle, right? And then Bedazzle all the way up to 3 is drastically lowers accuracy, which would be very, very good on some tech unit, right? Something or Rotom with Bedazzle, like you're already like dodging a ton, and then like you just come in and lower opponents like accuracy by like 3 as well. Discourage 1 lowers. I mean, it's generally not that great. In the fleet feet is just so much better. Discourage lowers special attack of all. It's basically Bedazzle, but like for special attack. Ramming speed, which is insane. It's gonna be like the new, like how everyone tries to like roll for critical strike now. Like ramming speed is just gonna be like the next critical strike that everyone rolls for, because it gives you 10% more than critical strike, although it does not apply to sync moves. So sync nickers would probably still want to stick with critical strike too, but otherwise ramming speed is generally a better option here, right? Well, it depends on circumstances. Actually, it depends on circumstances. The other thing is, you do need speed boost on that. So, I mean, just bring like Skyla or whatever, right? As everyone's having Skyla in their team anyways. Moving on, Adrenaline. Adrenaline 3? Damn, you just come in and sync move, use your first sync move, and then like just -3. Okay. Double down 2, powers up sync moves are super effective. 30%. Berserker 2, sharply raises user's attack when a move is successful. So basically, you don't need any physical sports anymore. If you have Berserker 2. Dirty Fighting, that's 20% if the opponents are saddest. Critical Countdown 1. 0 has a bad chance. So what they told me is bad chance is like 1%. Critical Countdown 1, that's 20% chance of reducing move countdown by 1 when the user crits, whatever. Cold Snap 2, moderate chance of leaving the target frozen when a move is targeting the opponent is successful. Berserker, that's a typo over here. Cold Snap is also very, like, imagine like Cold Snap on like a Razor Leaf user or some like AoE support user. Start freezing people. Barricade Buddies raises special defense of all allied sync pairs when a move is successful. So by 1. So yeah, a lot of very, very overpowered lucky cookies here. As you could probably tell. So yeah, there's that as well, right? I mean, again, they did mention justify it by saying there's much harder content, so I guess it's fine. And then we got a second slot for lucky skills, which would be really, really nice, because like you look at that space and then you just see there's space for more lucky skills, right? And then the first lucky scrolls we got is bronze, so maybe the next one we get like silver ones, etc., right? Maybe add multiple lucky skills onto units. So this is I feel a very realistic possibility, right? Requires 2-star lucky scrolls to unlock. Regardless of initial potential, the second slot requires 5 scrolls to unlock. All the time. Blissful Banana gives you a lot. So yeah, again, really great, like small details here, right? Recoloring all that stuff. For Skyla, like that would be like super nice. Like imagine stacking like imagine stacking like ramming speed and critical strike too, or like just double critical strike too, double ramming speed. That'll be very, very powerful. Cookie points added. Now you won't get screwed by RNG for the rest of your life. Oh really? That'll be nice. Cookie points. Every time you use a cookie, you get cookie points, and then adds up to 100. And then when you reach the max, you can pick any lucky skill that you want. That would be very, very cool. Because Like the cookie thing is a little bit too RNG, right? So that'll be really nice to have in the future as well, to make it less RNG, or just give us more cookies. I don't know, make them not as limited. But yeah, anyways, that's me with this one. I guess again, very very huge project that they did. Like a whole update concept, right? From like the news section to like Play Store, title screen moving Diantha, rip Diantha fans. That's just a joke, folks. All the stuff with Camilla and the new like Lucky Cookies. Like yeah, like we could really use some new Lucky Cookies and Lucky Skills. Like a lot of like the Lucky Skills that we have, like a lot of them benefit more so physical units rather than special units that we get. You know, some more Lucky Cookies that could help with special units. That would be nice as well. Or even just, you know, more overpowered. Just give us ramming speed and Lucky Cookies. How about that? But anyways, again, that's me with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thanks to Deko for making this huge project for fun. Definitely very, very fun, and definitely very, very huge as well. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, guys, think in the comments down below. Like and enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Poem Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.